do I have a boyfriend? Have you ever promoted a brand / product that you did not like? I got paid to post an Instagram story. Have you ever wanted to quit YouTube? I have earned over 1k for a brand deal. Is that true? Is it not? How much money do you make in a week? Give us a specific amount. Do you have any regret? Do I have a job? I got picked for an interview, so hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today you will join me in my mother's car because I am only 16 and I cannot drive yet. However, I'm sorry but I'm absolutely feeling the vibes. I cannot wait until I can drive because genuinely, could you just imagine me having like my camera there like and doing drive with me? It's like, you know, steering the wheel. It actually seems so fun to sit in the driver's seat. However, today I am going to be filming a video which I've wanted to do for a while but I just haven't really got around to actually doing, and that is a juicy Q&A. Overall, I just thought it'd be a bit of fun, and I also just thought it'd be a great idea to sit in the car because I just feel like every other YouTuber I literally ever watched doing a Q&A always does it in their car, and I just thought, obviously I don't have a car, so I said to my mum, like, Mum, please can I borrow a car? Because like genuinely I'm loving the setup, like I'm loving it. I think it'll be a bit fun to switch it up. So I'm in my mum's car answering these questions. We're gonna jump straight in, but before we do, make sure to give the video a big thumbs up and definitely go subscribe right down below because we are on the road to 10,000. I swear literally every single morning it just hits me that we are getting close to 10k. Like it's actually insane. So yeah, make sure to go and subscribe right down below, and without further ado, let's get straight into the juicy Q&A. I'm gonna try and be quite straight to the point in this Q&A, however, because when I edit them, like I just know that when I edit them I never really give straight to the point answers, and I'm sitting here like 20 hours later rambling on about a random story that doesn't even make sense. So I'm gonna try and be quite straight to the point, answer the questions, and I'm gonna answer as many as I can. So we're gonna get straight into it. I think we should start on the anonymous question sticker because I feel like that's where the juiciest ones are, and I feel like we need to start this video off on a good note. So the first one, which is one that has come up so many times, is do I have a boyfriend? The real answer to that is no. I have not currently got an official boyfriend, no. If I'm quite honest with you, I am not like looking to like have a boyfriend, or I'm not like desperate for a boyfriend. To be honest, I'm actually really content with life right now, and I feel like, you know, if I get a boyfriend that's great, but right now I'm not looking for a boyfriend. I feel like that's a lot of questions that people ask as well, like if I'm looking for a boyfriend, and I am not. I am thriving by myself. But yeah, I would like a boyfriend, let's be real. The next question we are going to answer is do I have a job? Now you could technically class YouTube as a job because YouTube is so, like, I literally just feel so blessed whenever I talk about it because honestly it's so surreal to me because I remember being like 10 years old dreaming of doing this when I was 16. Like, do you ever think that? Like, you sit down and you think like 10-year-old me, I actually feel so proud of myself. 10-year-old me dreamed of my life that I live right now. Like genuinely 10-year-old me would actually be so proud of me. Oh, that's literally so cute, I actually could cry. Anyway, what I was saying is I'm able to earn an income from YouTube thanks to you all. I'm literally just, oh my god, so incredibly grateful. I earn like equivalent or like a bit more than like what you'd get as like a job at my age anyway for like the minimum wage. So I am very, very lucky in that sense that I'm able this summer to like work on YouTube, completely focus on like my dreams I've always wanted to do. Like YouTube is literally my #1 dream right now, and I'm able to work on that. So this summer I will be working on YouTube. I obviously don't know what the future holds. I don't know if I will get like a different job. I like really don't know. I'm just going with the flow right now. However, I actually did go for a job interview on Friday for a job which only required me to do like an hour, 2 hours a day of like work for a company, which genuinely, the job that I've applied for, I'm generally really good at the skill that they want, so I genuinely think I'd be able to do that so quick, and I'm totally here for it. So yeah, hopefully I get that job. I got picked for an interview, so let's hope I get it. But it's literally like only a couple of hours a day, and I am at the point now of YouTube where I'm able to upload consistently, manage my brand work, manage literally everything in life good, and still have a load of time left over. So that extra time we're filling up with another job. Yeah, I'm a bit of a workaholic. I do love to like get everything done, do you know what I mean? And like just, I strive for success, guys, I really do. But yeah, I'm really hoping I get that job. So I guess that answers your question. The next question is, do you have any regrets? This is a very good question. I feel like obviously in life you're going to make mistakes when you get, as you get older. Like that's just a part of growing up. There's obviously going to be little things that I regret, and there's going to be people that I regret being friends with, and life in general, as you grow up, there's going to be mistakes that you make, and that's just a human thing. One thing that does come to mind straight away that I do regret is how I managed my money when I first started YouTube. I don't know why this came to mind, but this is just something I do regret. When I first started getting paid for YouTube, I wasn't getting like a lot of money. I can't even remember how much I was getting, but I wasn't getting like a huge amount. But my mum and dad always taught me, like my mum and dad's advice is always right. Like don't tell them, guys, because sometimes like even now, like I just don't take their advice. I don't know why I don't, but sometimes it's just part of growing up, do you get what I mean? Your mum and dad are always right. My mum and dad are always right with their advice, and they advised me to save the money. They were like, save it, you know, like, or put it towards something that's going to better you. Like, you know, they were being very, very good parents. And I, however, thought it was a great idea to spend it all. So I literally just, every time I got paid, I spent all my money, and I honestly regret that, because I feel like at the time I was loving life. Like, I bought myself some like really nice stuff. I just don't like wear some of the stuff that I bought now, or use some of the stuff that I bought now. I don't really like, right now I wouldn't buy things that I bought then, like now. Like, just, I've just changed as a person, and I feel like I would much have rather invested that money in something that I want to do, or save that money away. Like, do you get what I mean? I just feel like it's a part of growing up anyway. You've got to learn the hard way sometimes, and you don't take people's advice. But that's definitely a regret I have. I also regret being friends with certain people, because honestly I feel like I'm a very trusting person, and there are people which I genuinely thought I was such good friends with, and I obviously tell them stuff about my personal life, and I put a lot of trust into people sometimes, and you know, sometimes throughout that whole years of friendship people can have really bad intentions. So yeah, I definitely regret being friends with some people, 100%. I have been, oh god, the amount of fake friends that I've encountered is actually a little bit scary. The next question is, what is your favourite brand deal that you've ever done? This is a good one. I feel like I have loved 99% of the brands I've worked with, brands that have contacted me, or brand whether it's coming up soon. I definitely say, like, right now when I'm filming this video, my favourite 3 companies that I've worked with. Number 1 will be Princess Polly, because I literally remember being, I don't even know how old, but young, well, looking at YouTubers do Princess Polly hauls, and literally I would have done anything to do one in that moment. Like, I remember literally adding things to my basket. Well, like, this is a couple of years ago. I remember sitting there in my room adding Princess Polly items to my basket, pretending I was doing a brand deal with them. When I got that email from Princess Polly, I literally cried, because I was just, oh my god, so grateful, and I just felt so complete. So Princess Polly's up there with like one of my favourites, because they are just such overall an amazing brand. Like, even just with the manager that I was talking with, she's so lovely, and just the way that the Princess Polly do things is just so perfect. So I'm definitely with them. I also love Anna Louisa. I have done many partnerships with them before, and they are incredible. I love the brand manager that I talk with. She is so lovely. I also love their jewellery as well. Like, I wear their jewellery all the time. Their earrings are literally, oh my god, my favourite thing ever. And my mum loves them too. I've got my mum quite a few bits from there for like the Mother's Day campaign I did. And then my third company would be a company that I will be working with very, very soon. So you guys will see that soon. I feel like we should dive in deep, you know, go a bit juicy. I feel like a lot of the questions I'm asking are a bit cliche, you get what I mean? Like, we're here for the tea. I know you guys watching. Some of you are probably skipping through the video waiting to see the tea. I know. Don't worry guys, I do it too. I definitely feel like I should spill some tea, but I'm like a bit scared. One that's just come up is advice on how you can cope with people gossiping about you. To be honest, you've just got to like not care. It goes the same with getting hate online. It gets the same with like friends talking behind your back. Like, you generally just gotta love yourself, you know yourself better than anyone else. So if anyone's making rumours about you or spreading false info about you, you know yourself. Just like be more content within yourself. You know who you are, what you stand for, all that kind of stuff. So you just gotta be happy enough within yourself to not care about what anyone thinks. So I just think if people are talking behind my back, firstly, they're behind me for a reason. And second of all, it's like a ship. I saw a quote once which said, like, the whole sea could represent the negativity, and you're that ship, and the only way that ship will sink is if the negativity gets in. So if the water gets in the ship, it's going to sink. So I just imagine myself as a ship. If I don't let the negativity get in, then it's not going to sink me. Do you get what I mean? That was really cringe, but I'm here with it. Next one is, have you ever promoted a brand / product that you did not like? Now, I have never, maybe when I first started YouTube, I'm not going to sit here and lie. I'm not going to sit here and cover it up. When I first started YouTube, when you have a brand come to you don't go to a brand. When a brand actually comes to you and says, I want you to do this for our company, you think, oh my god, like, this is insane. Like, you're gonna get excited because it's what you've always wanted. Like, that's what every YouTuber like dreams of when they first started, especially small YouTubers, like having a brand actually come to you and be like, oh my god, do you want to promote this for us? So there have definitely been, I can't have like a actual brand name in my mind or a product, but I just know if I looked back at everything I promoted, there's probably going to be at least one thing that like maybe I don't fully believe in, or something about the company that I don't fully believe in. That is definitely true. There probably has been a point at the start of like when I first started YouTube, because you get excited when a brand comes to you, but definitely now, no. Maybe like some that I did a couple of months ago that I wouldn't necessarily go towards now because I'm more educated on certain things. But yeah, I've never like looked at a company, especially in the last 6 months, looked at a company and thought, I don't like your product, but I'm going to promote it for the money. Like, I would never do that. I feel like you all watching right now, I don't actually think you guys know how much you actually mean to me. Like, I would never risk the relationship with my subscribers and the viewers that have literally making my dreams come true. I'd never do that with just one paycheck or just a free product. Do you get what I mean? Like, I'd never do that. I'd only ever promote something that I genuinely think you guys would want. Like, that's always what I like think about when I first am doing a brand deal. I'm thinking, will everyone actually like this brand, or will everyone want this product? Do you get what I mean? So yeah, I would never ever do that. But the next one is, what was your first ever brand deal? My first ever brand deal was one which is an Instagram story. I remember my first ever gifted collaboration that I got was with the Oodie, and they sent me an Oodie out. I was very, very excited with that. And my first ever paid thing ever from YouTube, this is like disregarding Google AdSense, I got paid £50 to post an Instagram story. That right there was what I got. So that was my first ever one. I think I did. The next question is, have you ever wanted to quit YouTube? And I don't think I've genuinely sat there and thought, I am going to quit YouTube, I'm going to leave everything behind. I've never thought that. However, there has obviously been points where I've been unmotivated and think, is it worth doing, when people have told me personally they don't like my videos, or when people, like one singular person's obviously unhappy with themselves, like speaks to everyone and goes, sends me a message and goes, everyone hates your videos anyway, you should just delete your channel. Do you get what I mean? Like, people love to do that. I don't really get the obsession, but people do actually love to do that. That is my common hate comment. Nobody likes you anyway, or like no one wants to see this. Like, who asked? Like, do you get what I mean? Sometimes it will unmotivate you. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. It sometimes will, but I've never thought of throwing everything that I've worked for away. I know within myself how hard I've genuinely worked for YouTube. Like, the hours and hours I put into videos and the hours of like hard work that I put in, I could never throw this all away. Like, this is my literally prized possession, my YouTube channel. I literally adore it so much. I adore all of you guys, and I definitely would never like throw it away. I couldn't see myself physically bringing myself to do that. Like, I could be really sad and I don't think I could genuinely do it. Like, it just couldn't happen unless I was forced to quit. Obviously, I don't know what the future holds, but I generally don't think I would. Like, right now, I don't think you could force me. I generally don't think you can. I'm looking so deep into this, aren't I? No, I have not generally ever thought I was gonna quit. The next one is, you get paid just from YouTube AdSense over £100 a month. Guys, I'm very proud to say that is very true. I literally cringe so much. There's so many money questions on here, and do you know what? I'm looking at them and they're looking at me and I just can't bring myself to answer them. I definitely will at some point, but I'm just cringing a little bit right now. Do you know, I might when prom's over. I feel like I don't like want to see anyone from my school when I've answered money questions. I don't know why. Like, it's generally just a thing with me. Like, people at school love to ask me about it, and I just feel like I need to leave first before I start addressing that. Do you get what I mean? It honestly makes me cringe so hard. Someone said you do YouTube for the money. That is so incorrect. I did YouTube for a year and a half, maybe even just 2 years, without earning a single penny, getting offered anything. Like, it was purely just drive and passion which got YouTube started for me. I've wanted to do YouTube for years. Like, I haven't just only started wanting to do YouTube when I first started my channel. Like, I have genuinely wanted to do YouTube for years and years and years, since I was like 10 years old when I was watching Zoella. I looked up to her so much. I used to make fake YouTube videos. It's literally been my absolute dream for such a long time. And no, I do not do YouTube for the money. I still find it weird. I still slap myself sometimes thinking about how I am earning money from something I would be doing anyway. If there was no money in YouTube, I would still be doing it as a hobby, like, regardless, because I just love it so much. I love working on like doing work with brands and working my hardest on different videos. I love it. So that's incorrect assumption. We then have, you find your old merch cringy. That is a very, very saucy question. If you guys are recently new or you haven't been here from literally day dot when I first started my channel, I wanted to do YouTube so bad that when I first started my channel, when I hit 100 subscribers, I actually bought out merch. And I know you're probably laughing at me right now. Guys, please don't laugh at me. I'm cringing already. Yes, I did it. I bought out merch at 100 subscribers. And do you know what? Little Heidi was so proud of herself. So right now, would I make merch at 100 subscribers? No. Would I make merch now? No. I feel like it's something that I definitely do, like, if I was like a bigger creator maybe. But yeah, I just think little Heidi was very proud of herself. She did make a little bit of money from it. So yeah, right now, now, I do find it a little bit cringy, the fact that I can't ever get rid of it. If anyone wants to actually see the merch, it's called Heidi Corn merch, and it's basically like, I used to call my subscribers Heidi Corns, which I don't know why. Like, it was basically unicorns and Heidi, and I like mixed it together, and I used to call them Heidi Corns. I'd be like, hello Heidi Corns, welcome back to my channel. I haven't said that in such a long time, but yeah, I used to call them Heidi Corns. It's called Heidi Corn merch. Type in Absolute Heidi merch and it will come up on Google. Someone asked, what is the best thing you've ever experienced? I feel like that's quite a deep question, because there's obviously, like, within my life there's been so many amazing things that I've experienced. I definitely say one of them will be Dubai. I went to Dubai with my family in February 2020, before the pandemic. It was not in the middle of the pandemic, can I just clarify? I went to Dubai with my family, and we actually stayed at like the Atlantis resort, and it was literally the time of my life. Like, I could not describe anything like it. Staying in that Atlantis hotel, we went out for some really amazing dinner and food, and overall the holiday was like some man just zoomed past on his electric scooter, and I'm kind of scared, not gonna lie. But yeah, that holiday was actually the time of our lives. I'm sure my whole family could agree how amazing that was. We went to Dubai. I feel like some other good things I've experienced is just going out with my family. Like, I love my family so much, like just even going out for dinner. Like, sometimes when we go out for dinner, like together, and like walk around the shops, or even just in the evening, or being in the living room vibing, that is my favourite thing. I love being with my family. Other things I've experienced which are really good, I swam with sea lions in Gran Canaria a couple of years ago. Started my YouTube channel was insane. Working with my dream brands has been insane. There's many experiences which I treasure. Someone said, how much money do you make in a week? Give us a specific amount. I see you there trying to find the exact figures. I don't know. I'm not saying that because I don't want to tell you. If I honestly had a piece of paper in front of me right now saying the money I get a week, then I would tell you. I generally just don't know. Like, YouTube AdSense, I get paid monthly, and it's different every month. Like, there's never been a month which is the same. Brand deals are never the same every month, because I get different brands, different amounts, different rates, all that kind of stuff. So I really don't know. Like, I genuinely don't know. I wish I could tell you. Someone asked me what I want to do when I'm older, and do you know what? I'm not too sure, to be honest. I used to be very like stuck on wanting to be a vet when I'm older. Like, veterinary care was something I used to want to go into. I am a huge animal lover. Like, animals are just my favourite thing ever. I love them. I had the opportunity to, I'd probably volunteer for an animal shelter, maybe my spare time, or do something with animals, have animals myself, adopt or foster animals. I do something with animals 100% in my life, but with a job, I don't think I could go in veterinary care, purely because I just feel like I love cute cuddly animals, but I don't think like actually operating on them would be my greatest thing. I feel like I get really bad anxiety about like doing something wrong. Do you get what I mean? I'd be too scared. YouTube is my dream. My number one on the rank one is my dream job as a YouTuber. I'd love to be a YouTuber. I'd love to travel and work with companies and make videos. That would literally be my dream job. But if not, I'd love to do like, so maybe like a social media manager, or maybe like create my own business. I am doing that no matter what. Like, even if I'm doing YouTube, if I'm having another job, I'm definitely going to create my own business. I don't know when. I don't think it's going to be too soon, but definitely within the next year I will 100% start my own business. I'm thinking of starting like a complete new brand, putting a lot of like effort into it. I definitely want to start my own business, because I feel like being a business owner would be a great idea. Obviously, like, even just as a side hustle, I'd love to do a business. There's endless opportunities in life. I don't know where life's going to take me, but hopefully somewhere good. So that right there is the end of today's Q&A. I don't know whether like I answered that many good questions. Like, I'm not too sure if I answered a good variety or not. Like, I don't know. I really can't remember. So if you do want a part 2 where I go a bit more in depth, spill a bit more tea, you know, be a bit more reckless, then definitely go and subscribe down below and comment below if you do want another one of these, and give it a thumbs up if you do, because I really enjoyed sitting in the car today. Like, Mum, please give me your car. If you're wondering as well, why the seats are like white and this is like a new car, it's because we actually got a new car. I actually don't know when we got it, but we did actually get a new car. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up if you did, and subscribe right down below. We are on the road to 10,000, and it would mean the world if you could go subscribe. So definitely go hit that subscribe button. And without further ado, we are going to end the video there, but I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Make sure to take care of yourself, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!